Greetings. It is with indignation that the Seventh Adventist Church in Southern California rejects the recent deaths across the nation. With the killing of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia, Breonna Taylor in Kentucky, and the most recent brutal death of George Floyd on May 25, 2020 in Minneapolis, while in custody of an officer of the law, we cannot be silent. The executive leadership of the Southern California Conference of Seventh-day Adventists denounces the racism that is exposed by these murderers and condemns how legal authorities are enforcing the law on the African American members of communities across the nation. Doing so, we are following the example of Jesus Christ when he protested against the government and religious leaders of his time, when he saw and witnessed injustice and oppression toward fellow men and women. The Los Angeles metropolitan area and its immediate suburban communities are one of the top 3 most diverse cities in America, and it is a blessing living in such a rich cultural environment. This cosmopolitan city is home to the diverse membership of the Southern California Conference, and as followers of Jesus, we are mandated to treat others as we would like to be treated by them, and to love our neighbor as ourselves. An Old Testament prophet identified one of the 3 sins of the ancient Israel in Amos 2:7. They trample on the heads of the poor as on the dust of the ground, and denied justice to the oppressed. Therefore, when insensitive, brutal, and inhuman acts like this happened by civilians or law enforcement officers, it is our Christian duty, and we are called to protest and object to such conduct. Action needs to be taken to correct such systemic behavior. Life is a gift from God, and all lives matter, regardless of ethnicity, race, color, or gender, even when some discipline and restriction needs to be applied. But when racist behavior is focused on African American men, at that time we must state categorically that Black lives matter. As Christians, we have been called to follow the example of Jesus in our treatment to other fellow men and women. And when we witness these discriminatory acts, we must speak up and speak out against such behaviors. We appeal to all members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Southern California to meditate, to pray, and act responsibly, empathizing with those who suffer, so that we may help to alleviate their pain and agony, and be willing to defend them. We invite you to pray for each one of us, that we may treat others with respect, compassion, and dignity, regardless of the circumstances. May God comfort the Floyd family and the other families who also have experienced a similar loss of precious lives. God bless us all.